If you're on the lookout for a trendy looking table fan that is rechargeable and has design elements inspired from Scandinavia, this is the right place. This is called NUUK. Let's check it out. Welcome back to rTech. So this is the package it comes in. It's this really cute little box. I was expecting something bigger, but this one's really small and it looks really nice. The way they packaged it, it's got a nice tape around it, which kind of tells you that they've actually ensured that no one just opens it and repacks it. So let's have a closer look at the box itself, right? So at one side it says, for all those who like their cool served with a side of glow. So basically referencing that it's got a light as well. And you can see that it's got a soft glow light inside, which is going to look nice. This is the remote over here. We'll have a closer look. And on the side you see it says portable rechargeable mood light with a magnetic remote, 4-speed winds, okay, and it's got a BLDC motor, being so small, 120-degree oscillation, which is awesome for something so small, safe for fingers and paws. So they've actually taken care of that with a nice little mesh. And the brand name there, design first, function always. Okay, there's another nice neat box inside. I think we'll have to just get that out, and it looks amazing. So it says, let's get lit. Why not? Tabletop fan with mood light. So like I mentioned, it's not pitched as an emergency fan. It's another device which you can keep in your house, just like one of those Bose speakers. Going to be part of your house. It's not going to be something used for emergencies only. So it says lit. This is the model name, and it's got a tabletop fan, magnetic remote, Type-C charging cable, which is awesome. User guide, cable organizer. And it's also got a 4000 milliamp battery. So it's just about under 500 grams, very light. The costing, I'll leave links in the description, and they've given the feedback numbers and anything you need with them. And you can see there's so much of care put into this box. It's not an ordinary fan. So they've given some sort of statements here. The same thing over here, which talks about the features, 4-speed fan, oscillation, etc., etc. Okay, and I can see a few things here. There's a nice USB-C cable, Type A to Type-C cable. It's also got this nice organizer, and it says NUUK on that as well. So branded cable, looks good quality. It's not the usual black cable, it's gray in color, dark gray in color, so it's proprietary to them. But yeah, of course, it's USB-C, but it's made by NUUK for this particular fan. Okay, let's see what else is inside, and that's the iconic wooden stand. I read about this online, but I did not know how it's going to look. Okay, so I like this plate. It's amazing. So let's try and get some focus over here. There is a logo here which talks about NUUK. I don't know whether you can see it. There's too much of light here, but yeah. And then there's this wooden stand, a pedestal kind of a thing, and you have an adjustable. Now this one looks familiar to me. This looks like a 3.5 mm mounting screw. And okay, there's some more things inside. The remote. So there is a battery protector. The buttons are quite clicky. It's got this nice rubberized finish on it. And few functions here. I can see the fan, I can see the power button, I can see the oscillation, and I can see the light. So that's all you need. Okay, and the moment of truth. Let's see how good this fan looks. Okay, let's open it up. Wow, okay. Now that's how the fan looks. So it's 5 blades, well protected with this mesh. Now they've tested it for animal and baby protection, so fingers are not going to go in easily. And it's got this nice carry leather tag. This is suede leather, I guess, and it's got this nice hooks as well in red accents. So here's what it says: NUUK and lit. Again, the name of the fan's mentioned here. It's DC 5 volts, 2 amps. Battery is 4000 milliamps, and it's about 9 watts of power which it consumes. And this is how nice it looks. So assembling this wouldn't take a lot of time, because I can just see that all I have to do is just turn this thing over here. Okay, I'm just turning this clockwise. And that's it. How cool is that? Now the best part about this fan is, we'll come to the buttons in a second, right? So I just want to show you this magnetic remote, and it's actually going to go right there. And that doesn't fall off. Let's see that again. Yeah, it's a very powerful magnet inside this, and kind of attaches itself really nicely. So you're not going to lose this because you're going to keep it near the fan. And let's look at the buttons. So there's a power button, there's a light button, there's a USB-C, input here. On the other side, there's nothing, and that's about it. So that's how cool the fan is. Get the remote prepped up. We'll take off this protection tab for the battery. Okay, now let's just check the sound levels of this particular fan, right? I'm going to just turn it on and let's see whether it makes any kind of sound. Okay, you got to first turn on that power button on the side. This is speed 1. Slight hum, but nothing great. Let's go to the next speed. Let's just take the remote and let's go to speed 2. That's the sound you get. Let's turn on the lights. It's beautiful, right? So let's go to speed 2. Do you hear that? Let's go to speed 3. And then there's the wave mode. So what basically happens in the wave mode is that speed actually goes up and down constantly. It kind of helps you save power. At the same time, it's not too intrusive. I mean, it's going to switch off the power. It's going to slightly reduce the power and then increase it in a orderly fashion so that you don't feel the breeze continuously on your face. So this is the wave mode. Let's turn on oscillation and see if it makes any noise. Absolutely silent. So it's right now in wave mode plus oscillation. And it's a pretty big, tilt. It's not just made for the sake of it. You can see that it's actually going to go all the way around 120 degrees. I'm going to put the remote back over here. That's the only noise I kind of think is loud compared to anything else. And one more thing I wanted to show you guys is the way it handles, the base plate. There is some sort of a vacuum going on over here. So if you try to lift it up, there is a slight force which holds it back. That kind of makes it anti-tip over kind of a thing. So it's not going to fall off if somebody just hits it or something like that. They've designed it in such a way that there's slight vacuum to the table. I don't know how they do it, but there is some sort of a cushioning. And it's a solid material. There's no rubberized feet, but there is vacuum going on over here and I can feel it. So almost like a magnetic effect over here. So that's the noise it makes. So if you want to use this just as a standalone light, that can be done too. So I'm not turning on the fan right now. So it's got a dedicated light switch and that works independently of the fan button. So if you want to just use this for the light, you can do that as well. Also, in case you're wondering, the USB-C cable can be plugged in and it can be used when it's being charged. So that's another positive advantage of this one. Weighing less than 500 grams, this fan is super portable. So whether it's your office use or if you're a computer gamer, for example, this can be really useful to throw in air on yourself as well as your PC to get some air circulation going. This looks good on your sideboards, it'll look good in your bookshelves, and it's so well designed. Available in black as well, so check that out. And the best part is it's so lightweight and easy to use. Anyone can use it. It's harmless to pets because the grill is designed aesthetically. and it's also very silent. So about 32 decibels on low speed, and it's very handy, easy to carry. That beechwood feels amazing in your hand. So great fan, great gift idea, and it's an amazing gadget to have. All product links are in the description. That's the review for the NUUK LİT fan. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends. As always, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I shall see you on the next one.